How's it going, everybody? You know those meme publications, The Onion, Hard Drive Magazine, BuzzFeed, all that stuff? Ladies and gentlemen, I get blown away by wild headlines, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember a couple days ago we looked at Peruvian alien attacks, okay? There was like video footage allegedly recorded out of like grandma's like pocket watch. But today we've got a new article. I'm going to read it for you real quick. Peru's 7-foot-tall flying alien attackers exposed as illegal gold miners on jetpacks. Now, from a Peruvian source here, una adolescente de la comunidad muestra una imagen de la hombre con jetpack mochilas propulsoras. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here's an adolescent holding a smartphone that claims to have a jetpack rider. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are trying to like ascertain and understand what this, insanity is, a couple days ago there was some fears that a local remote area an area in Peru known as Alto Nene was actually under the attack of aliens, right? So this is a remote part of the area. And what had happened was the government, they actually sent the military over to make sure these people were okay. Because as you recall, the village chief believed that they were being attacked by individuals that looked like the Green Goblin, okay, from Spider-Man, okay? Gabi was attacking. Now, to understand, I always was one of those people that believed, yes, I believe the attacks are real. There's no reason an entire town necessarily gets together, starts patrolling, if they don't actually feel that their lives are not, completely safe. So obviously, this was a big point of fear for a lot of people, and people wondered, was this an actual alien attack? And like most things in the world of weird, goofy, sci-fi, conspiracies, there was a lot of videos that were bullshit. We're going to watch one of them in particular.
Incredible new footage has surfaced that may prove extraterrestrial life exists. The fuzzy video, reportedly filmed in a remote Peruvian jungle in 2018.
We are touching sepia tones. Why is it that every single goddamn phone has to be blurry, okay? I'm not saying get yourself the newest iPhone or the newest Samsung or whatever. Most phones have good, recording. Some even can do a really good job in lower light. Anyways, let's watch more of this footage. You can see what they believe to be a 6-foot-tall humanoid with pale skin walking around. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, nobody confirmed that this was real. Also, this was back in 2018. And why is it that every time I look at these aliens, they're always walking around naked, looking like they came out from the 80s, okay? 80s, 70s sci-fi. So again, nobody could prove confirmation of any of this, ladies and gentlemen. There was a lot of people wondering, maybe it's real, maybe it's not. The reality is, even if this was real, they don't appear to look like the Green Goblin, nor are they armored. They don't look like they're bulletproof, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, this was allegedly back in 2018, and allegations are really all that we can say. Again, take any video you see with a severe level of with the thinnest grain of salt, so to speak. So again, the Peruvian military actually brought up the fact that this was possibly illegal gold mining. So to give you a quick infographic from insightcrime.org, I'm going to open this up in a new page just to show you that typically this is how the illegal gold mining chain works. You got illicit individuals, cartels, criminals who basically extract using machinery pieces of gold out of the soil and sediment. Mercury is used, leaving huge ponds in the middle of the rainforest. And of course, most of the areas affected by mining in the Peruvian Amazon are the departments of Puno, Cusco, and Madre de Dios. So of course, then you've got transportation down the river to local economic hubs, and then of course this is where they get sold. They get bought by collectors. They sell to international refineries. Then you transform and you commercialize it. Again, gold trafficking is a serious crime, and it is a very, very serious point of smuggling for a lot of criminal organizations. A lot of people get a weird idea that criminals are suddenly just like drug traffickers. Well, that's a huge part because of their highly violent nature. A lot of criminal organizations resolve to kidnappings, resolve to murder for hire, resolve to a lot of other forms of smuggling in order to further sustain their crazy lifestyle. Again, I want you to think of the drug cartels as like a pyramid scheme, really vertically integrated. A lot of people even doing this are part of criminal operations that are still trying to work a second or third job to make ends meet. Now, the people who were being attacked in Peru had actually believed that some of these people were face huggers as well too, face scrapers, face rippers, people that ripped your goddamn face off. Now, there are some pieces of footage that are floating around. It's a bit too graphic, I think, to personally show for YouTube, but you basically see a video of somebody's skull showcase, some blood dripping down, and so on and so forth. Now, according to the actual government over here, according to the actual idea, these gold cartels are trying to instill fear by spreading an alien terror through their actions in Peru. The prosecutors claimed, adding that these cartels aim at keeping the local people locked in their homes and away from the illegal gold pits of the cartels. The jetpacks were first used by these illegal mining cartels to explore prospects for gold deeper in the forest. Now, immediately when I heard jetpack, I was like, what? So I didn't even know that you could actually go buy jetpacks on the internet. Yeah, you can go and buy some jetpacks. Here's an Alibaba jetpack. I think this might actually be really painful. Now, there are big companies out there, for example, selling a JB10, JB11 jetpack. You can figure out the price upon private request. Of course, you've got Martin Jetpack over here selling it for $100,000. What is this? Well, it doesn't quite meet your dream of flying without help. It's the next best thing. Oh, you can't even... Wait, you can fly it to altitudes up to 800 feet at speeds of nearly 50 miles an hour for as long as 30 minutes, okay? So, what is it? You dream to have the ability to fly unaided, soaring above the rooftops, bound to the ground. So this is $100,000 built upon a V4 engine that produces 200 horsepower and 180 pound-feet of torque, and capable of flying with a pilot or remotely. So, yeah, this is apparently. Wait, can you actually buy this right now? I think I gotta send them an email or something. Maybe that might be something where that's crazy content if true. There's no shot that Alibaba is selling fucking jetpacks. Hot water jetpack for sale. Okay, this looks like it's straight out of Super Mario Sunshine, straight up. Wait, Flyboard Surfing Pro Series and Jetpack, $100? Dog, this is risky. I feel like here's one for a more reasonable price of $3,900, $3,900, $7,500 to $9,000 Oh, that's a virtual reality jetpack. Again, if you're going to buy a jetpack for a couple $1,000s and risk your life with it, that might be one of the stupidest things that I've ever fucking heard. But I believe for these, you still need to be over a body of water, which pumps the water up and obviously expels it so you can raise a few feet above the ground, I guess, okay? Now, coincidentally, Peru at the same time has announced a new air security pact, or rather resurface an old one with the United States, which I guess allows a bilateral security cooperation pact from the US, with again 20 years ago, to permit new intelligence and training support to... Now again, I think that extra security is always great, but this is one of those scenarios where I'm personally doubtful. I don't think that we may have like alien facehuggers attacking us, but I think on a broad spectrum of reality versus conspiracy, having the alien, facehugger, 7-foot-tall armored plate bastards versus cartel operators with jetpacks, there's got to be something a little bit more reasonable in the middle. So yeah, this kind of dashes a lot of conspiracy theorists who are like, man, I just wish we had alien attacks. I wish Project XCOM came back. And it seems like it didn't, ladies and gentlemen. If anything, it seems like this was a much more realistic scenario of a bunch of criminals trying to steal gold using jetpacks. They're evolving, ladies and gentlemen. They're like Pokemon. We're on the second stage. I fear to see what the third stage is going to be. But yeah, I wanted to end this right over here, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.